Hello my friends, welcome to day 3 of 7 days of core quickies. The hips are a super important part of the core, and squats are a great way to work those hip muscles. So air squats are what we're going to focus on today. If you happen to have a resistance loop, grab it. It's not necessary, but it can help. So let's get right to it. If you have that resistance loop, it's best to actually sit on a chair or sit down on the ground, but I'm just going to stand up and use my balance to put this around my thighs. Remember, you don't have to have this, it just can be helpful to kind of feel what we're going for here. So for this move, what I really want you to focus on for squats in general, before we even start squatting, I want you to think about feeling your legs, your thighs, moving apart, your hips moving apart. What can often happen in squats is that our knees can kind of come together. See how my knees are coming in? We want to focus on really using our hip muscles. And you can feel this just right now, just straight away, starting by standing and not even squatting, but moving your legs apart from one another. Feel them broadening apart. Like if you have the resistance band, feel like you're pushing against the resistance band. And if you don't, maybe put your hands on the outer parts of your legs and feel that you're pushing outward into your hands. Even that right there should feel kind of a burn on the sides of your hips and thigh area. So let's go ahead and incorporate this feeling into our mini squats. So first of all, let it go. Shake it all out. Let it go, and then we're going to go to our mini squats, feeling this outward push the entire time. So I'm going to show you from the side what we're going for here. First thing is we're going to engage our core. We're going to gently lift the pelvic floor, gently drawing the low abs. It's just a tiny drawing in, nothing big. Then we're going to bring our legs apart from one another and feel that nice braced stance. Now, my feet are about shoulder width distance apart, and I'm going to do a tiny little sit back. But notice how I'm sitting so far back that I can lift my toes up off the ground. Now, if I'm too far forward, I can't get those toes up off the ground. So I'm sitting way back, and my bum is untucked. It's not like this. So my bum is untucked, my chest is lifted, my thighs are pressing apart. There's a lot going on here, or you can press into your hands, and then we're gonna stand up. These are the best air squats you're ever gonna do. So let's do a couple more. So sitting back, pressing outward the whole time. It's like you're gonna try to rip your yoga mat apart with your feet, and your hips are just pressing apart. You're nice and lifted. You should feel this in those outer hips. And then come up to stand. Let's do it again. So sitting down, pressing those knees apart. Don't let them knock in. Don't let them come together. We're pressing the knees and the hips apart, and then come up to stand. Let's come down and pulse it. So same exact thing, nice and engaged. We're sitting way back and pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your bum on the way up and release. Now, we're gonna do still the squats, but I want to add a hip abduction. That's a lifting of your leg away from your body. So I'm gonna show you from the front. Same thing, feet shoulder width apart, and we're gonna do that pressing outward of our legs, engage through the core, and sit back just a bit. It doesn't have to be much. Chest is lifted, bum is untucked, you're sitting back. Now as you stand up, squeezing your butt to stand up straight, you're also gonna lift the leg out to the side. So here we go. And sit back, and other side. Sit back and lift. Sit back and lift. The whole time thinking of pressing those legs away from each other. Solid in your core, solid in your hips. 8 more. 8 and 7 and 6, lifting that straight leg. 5, keep breathing. 4, exhale as you come up to stand. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, if you had a band, I bet you really felt that. Okay, let's go ahead and remove that band, and we're gonna do squats, but without the band, and we're gonna make them a little bit deeper. So shake it all out, and let's do our squats again. I'll face the side. Make sure we're still good on time. We're still doing good. Under 10 minutes, these workouts. So, same idea. We still want to feel that widening apart and that strength in the outer hips and thighs. Right here, that strength. Lifted through the core, strong and engaged. Let's make them a little bit bigger this time. So sitting way back. Bum is really untucked. You don't want your back arching, but you don't want it tucked under. So sitting way back, those toes can lift off the ground, holding it, and come on up. Squeeze the butt. And let's sit back. Those legs are still separating apart. You feel like you're ripping that yoga mat apart. And exhale. 2 more. Down. And exhale up. Squeeze the butt. 1 more. And exhale up. Squeeze the butt. Now hold it down and pulse it. Down, 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 down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feel that apart and come up. And then let's do our leg lifts. Bigger though. And big. Make it a big movement. Again, working the hips is a huge piece of working your core. Exhale as you come up to stand. Really think about that outer hip and thigh area. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, shake it all out. And to finish up, twist it out. We're gonna work our inner thighs just a tiny, tiny bit and our low abs by bringing the leg across the body this way. So lift it through the pelvic floor, pull in the low belly, and lift. Lift. Point the toe and lift the leg. Kind of a ballet dancer style. 4, 3, 2. Now 1, we're gonna have to hold it. Hold, hold, hold. Spread out the toes on the standing foot. Spread them out. Breathe steadily. Lift this inner thigh toward the ceiling, holding it strong and lifted through your core. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Don't let anything go. You're nice and lifted. Hold it. Hold it. Of course, you can hold on to something for balance if you need to. Hold it. Inner thigh is lifting toward the ceiling. Strong through that standing leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let it go. Shake it all out. Shake it all out. Let it all go, let the arms go, and do a big hip circle all the way around. 1 more. Breathe and go the other way. Big hip circle. And nice job. All right. Great job finishing day 3 of our 7 days of core quickies. We have more coming, so please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and share it with a friend. And until next time, remember, eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter. I'll see you next time.